Oh shit, my glasses. Yo. This is ironic because I haven't worn these since I switched over my character. And I just sit down to do this promo and they're sitting here. It's for a reason. First, it's the intro. You're nobody till somebody kills you. I'm gonna kill you. Yo, I feel some type of way wearing these things. These things are like, these glasses are older than my daughter. I mean it. They're crooked. They don't even sit right anymore because they've been through so much. It is. That's awesome, man. That was awesome. It is Monday. No, it's not Monday. I'm sorry. It is Tuesday, 2:20 p.m. I just put out a promo saying, hey, Danny, how do you want to play this whole snitching thing? And I'm waiting for your response. You've liked it, but you haven't responded yet. But the reason I'm cutting this promo now, and I don't know when I'm going to upload it. The reason I'm cutting this promo now is because your answer never mattered. Your answer never mattered. And I'm going to tell you why. I've always said I'm the best that ever did this. I'm so meticulous. I'm so psychological and all that stuff. And people who know me know that I truly believe that as far as defense go, I'm the best that ever did it on this level. I'm going to give you a little glimpse as to why I feel that way. And I'm going to show you how deep this rabbit hole goes. Devin said a couple weeks ago, this has to be going somewhere. Pat said it, I know you're up to something. Poetry says it to me all the time. I know you're up to something. Let me tell you what I'm up to and how deep this rabbit hole goes. I keep a black book, a physical notepad on everybody I come across. Strengths, weaknesses. And my memory's gotten so good, I don't write it down no more. I keep it up here for the most part. There's a physical copy, like a literal physical notepad copy somewhere. And then most of it's notepads and my iPhone on people. I'll never show you my notes. But I'm going to show you how I use my notes against you this week. To take it back, yeah, it's going to be a long promo, folks, but you're going to get an inside glimpse of the way I work. So I think this one's going to be worth it. I go back to January 17th. Sorry. 2017. Go back to January 7th, 2017. I had been in LUW for a couple of weeks. I had just started asserting myself. I was dragging my nuts all over the place. Early in my LUW, they were calling me a rookie. Look at this rookie. Oh, look at this guy. You know, the whole outside dogs thing, right? The owner of that company, the head guy, Eddie Cross, I'm not going to say his actual name. I'm going to say his ring name. I challenged him to a match. He declined. Thus began, when I do the countdown, I say 1,500 days of fear. Going back to that day, you can count them out if you want. But I always take notes. Now, when I challenged him, a bunch of people jumped out and told me why I didn't want that smoke with him. Bonesaw, Bones as he's known in here. I think the Saint said something. Steve Smith said something. The Bully said something. Chaos Theory said something. Hired Gun Rod Dunn said something. I just took note of all this. At the time, I'm writing all of it down. I don't know any of these people. I'm taking notes. I'm like, oh, I press this button, this happens. As time goes on, every time I said Eddie Cross's name, Hired Gun would show up. Every single time. To this day, right now, 1,500 days later, if I go into LUW right now and say, hey guys, just so you know, Eddie Cross has been ducking me for 1,500 and however many days it's been, Hired Gun will inbox me, hey bro, I thought we were past all that. What are you doing? What are you up to? It's a button that I push and I get a reaction and I make a note of it. There are certain buttons I know how to push on people. Poetry knows I know what buttons to push on him. I know what buttons to push on Mike Brown. I know what buttons to push on Devin. Devin pushes back though, so it's weird. I know what buttons to push on Sinless. I know what button to push on you. About a year ago, whenever the new breed had just started cracking, Primetime and Sinless both made joint posts in No Holds Barred. That's our adjoining wrestling group. We talk about wrestling stuff. They both made posts in their dueling E-Fed posts promoting the new breed, which I was fine with, except for the fact they didn't ask, but if they had asked, I would have said sure. They made the post, and I took something they said out of context, and I cut the scathing promo at both of them. Two things happened. One, I learned how Danny deals with scathing promos. And two, I got a call from Rio. And the first thing I thought was, oh, I say this, they go right into Rio. I'm going to keep that in mind. You see where this is going? I talked to Rio, we squashed it out, realized it was a misunderstanding, everything's fine. Now, what does the normal person do with that information? Indiscriminately call you a snitch? Blow it up right there? To what end? The reason I say that I am the best that ever did it is because I know exactly when to use the information I have on people. And I have a long memory. There's a long list of people that I'll never get to use the information I had on them because they're gone, they're retired, they're not in the same place. All the stuff I got on Extreme, Jesus, the Saint, I got stuff on people I'm never going to get to use. That comes with the territory. But I'd rather let it go to waste than to use it too soon. And the time was perfect when I put this all into motion. Let me tell you exactly how that happened. You saw what was happening in the group. Everybody hated the collective, mainly because of 6 Star Psycho. He had a lot of heat. Y'all were the hottest thing smoking. And then all of a sudden, all the heat went to Motherfucker. Now, Motherfucker was fine with the heat. I promise you, Motherfucker was fine with it. But I didn't like it. And I decided to change the conversation. First, I requested a match with Patrick, the Sigma male, knowing that he's a champion in the new breed. Second, I cut a promo talking in depth about the new breed. Why? Because I know when I press that button, it goes through the collective, back to Rio. And it didn't matter which one of you went to Rio. So an hour after I cut that promo, when I hadn't heard from Rio, I was like, ooh, it didn't work. You can go ask him, Danny. I reached out to him. I said, hey, Rio, is this you on PlayStation? He said, nah, man, but I'm watching your promo. Yes. I thought I was losing it. What? So I talked to him. We got everything squared away. And then I walked back in here and called you a snitch. You want me to be honest with you? You want me to be honest with you? Rio didn't tell me that you snitched. I knew it was you. Because I wanted it to be you. Because I planned it out that way. And don't think you can turn around and act like it didn't happen, that it wasn't you. But you know what I'm saying? I planned for it this way. I made it happen that way. I looked at the scene by to make sure it was you. At the time I spoke to him, only like 5 people had seen the promo. So I knew it was you. It's easy. I walked in here and called you a snitch. Now look, people were mad at motherfucker for what she did, but nobody likes a snitch. And the conversation changed. All the heat that was on her from everybody who was concerned with her, who were angry at her, it all went back over to you. And that gave her the chance to focus on Jillian and get that #1 contendership. That's the depth of my psychological warfare. I pulled strings to get what I wanted from you, and you gave it to me. And it was easy. I didn't have to get out of bed. I say all that to say this. You might be the leader of the collective, but you don't have any power. You don't know what power is. It's a burden to have as much power as I have. Not even being the leader of the family, just as being hurt. It's a burden. Do you understand? I could walk in the LUW right now. Right now, I could walk to the LUW locker room and be like, Mike, Brandon, can we have a day of violence? And tear LUW apart from the asshole out. What? It's easy. You'll never know what it's like. You've lost this match before it started. You're going to be overthinking. You're going to be trying to figure out what I'm doing. But the truth of the matter is, I've already decided what I'm going to do. I've already decided how this match ends. You have no control. We might as well be in a scripted league. You have no control over what happens next. I had to get up and cut this promo because I had to get these feelings out because it was burning me up. Now, the last time I decided I was going to hold a promo for a couple of days, I dropped the shit like the next night. So I'm going to wait and see if it looks like you're going to respond. Okay? Knowing you, you're probably going to respond with like a meme in a paragraph. And as soon as you respond, as soon as enough people see your response, I'll probably load this up. But if I don't like your response, I'll probably hold this until Sunday night, just so you know that you never had a chance. My word's not good enough. Let me date stamp this thing. Oh, you know what? I'll just load to my YouTube page and lock it so people know that it was loaded Tuesday afternoon. Let's just do that. Keep in mind, Danny, I like you. I was a little tight with you because of the thing that you did around the election. I'm not going to bring that in here. But this, I want to call this strike two, but you didn't have any choice. I made the decision for you. It's real power. I'll see you later, man. Good luck. Good luck in your title match with me. Sorry, been decided.